And Clark. I mean, that's clearly...
Chennedy Carter just committed career suicide on national TV. In a split second, she went from WNBA star to league outcast. All it took was one push on Caitlin Clark, and boom, career implosion. But here's where it gets really interesting. It's not just about the push. Carter's been a walking disaster, fighting with teammates left and right. Now she's lost her fourth team for teams. Can you imagine being so talented yet so toxic that 4 teams took one look and said thanks? But no thanks. Some might argue it was just a push, but the Chicago Sky saw it differently. They didn't offer her a core designation or a long-term contractual. And now, just like that, she's out. Imagine losing your job over one reckless move. Let's break down how Carter went from rising star to radioactive in record time. The Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever were back at it. Their rivalry is intense as ever. The entire arena felt like it was holding its breath. Clark was on fire, sinking shots left and right, while Carter grew more frustrated with every play. You could see it in her eyes. Then bam, out of nowhere, Carter loses it and shoves Clark so hard, the whole place goes dead silent, like someone hit the mute button on the entire arena. The refs are standing there shocked, and Carter is just standing there like nothing happened. But here's where it gets wild. Clark is just standing there looking confused like, did that really just happen? One eyewitness said Clark looked like she couldn't believe what just went down. Now, this wasn't just any push. This was Carter shoving her whole career off a cliff. And trust me, you're going to want to hear what happened next, because this is where things really start to unravel for Carter. The crowd is gasping in shock like they just saw a ghost, and the players on the court are all frozen in place. One scout of the game said, "I've never seen anything like it." You could see the frustration boiling over. Can you believe that? An actual scout saying that in all his years of watching basketball. But wait, it gets even crazier. You know what Carter does after this whole mess? Absolutely nothing. No apology, no explanation, nothing. She just shrugs it off like it's no big deal. When reporters try to ask her about it, she says, "I'm not answering any Clark questions." Talk about adding fuel to the fire. Now, the WNBA officials are not messing around.